This is an Entry to Functional Skills sample paper from City and Guilds. There are two parts of this paper. The first one you can't use a calculator, whereas for the second one you can. There are 9 marks for the first part. Question 1. What number comes next in this list? We've got 83, 85, 87, 89. So we add in 2 each time. So if I add 1 to 89, we get 90, and another one, 91. How many weeks are there in 1 year? There are 52 weeks. This is something you need to remember. What is the name of this shape? Cylinder. Multiply 11 by 10. There are different ways you could do this. If you just know it by heart, it's going to be 110. But if you need to work it out, then you could do something like 11 and 11 and 11, 11. So 5 lots will make 55. And another 5 lots, 55. So to make 10 lots altogether, 55 and 55 make 110. There are other ways as well. So whatever way suits you, use that one. Question 5. How many corners does this shape have? So it has 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Question 6. Tick all the black hexagons. We've got a clue there with the X, which means we're going to tick the shapes with 6 sides, and they should be black as well, so not white. There we have a black hexagon. Here is another one, there and there. There are some pentagons here as well, so make sure you don't tick those. Question 7. A woman needs to give her dog 1 whole tablet and half a tablet with his food. She has these tablets. So 1 whole and 1 half, and that is option C. There is whole and there is half. Which of these groups of tablets should she give the dog? Tick 1, so we're going to tick it as well. We've circled and ticked it. Question 8. A vet nurse weighs these 4 puppies. She needs to keep a record of the weight of each puppy. She writes the weights in order, starting with the lightest. What does the nurse write down? So which one of these is the lightest? That is 2.4. And then 2.6. And then 2.7. And finally 2.9. The vet clinic has cages for the animals to stay in for their treatment. The vet asks the nurse which cage rabbit X will go in. This diagram shows the plan of the cages. What does the nurse tell the vet? finish the sentence. Rabbit X will go in the cage that is in the middle of the top row. That's the end of the first part. From now on, you can use a calculator. There are 27 marks for the second part. Count these tablets. How many tablets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Write these measurements in order, starting with the smallest. So we've got 96 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 82 kilometers. 3 is the smallest number, so I'm going to put 3 kilometers because they're all in kilometers, all these measurements. So we've done 3, then the next up is 20 kilometers, then we've got 82 kilometers, 96 kilometers. What is 78 add 12? Now you can use a calculator here, so just input 78 add 12, and that gives us 90. Question 4. A man takes his dog to the vet. The vet says the dog needs worming tablets. The vet weighs the dog, and we've got here how much the dog weighs, which is 9 kilograms. He checks this table for the number of tablets needed, and we've got weight of the dog. So 9 is in between 5 and 10, so just 1 tablet is needed. How many worming tablets does the dog need? 1. The receptionist makes a date for the man to bring the dog back to the vet's. She writes this date on a card for the man. So you can see 12 is circled and it's August 2020. So we're going to write the date, fill in the card. So that was 12th of August 2020. A woman has a sick cat. She asks the vet for some tablets. The vet says the cat must have 3 of these tablets each day. For how many days can the cat take the tablets? How many tablets will be left over? So 80 tablets divided by 3. So using a calculator we get 26.66. That is recurring. So we know that there will be 3 tablets for 26 full days. And how many are there remaining? So we'll check it this way. 26 times 3. Using a calculator, that gives us 78. So 80 take away 78, that leaves us with 2. So 26 remaining 2. Oh, I see. Number of days 26, and we're going to have tablets left over just two, so we need to cross this one out. The woman wants to know how much she needs to pay. The vet's fees are £55. The tablets cost £26. The vet nurse works out the total cost. What amount is this? Give units with your answer. So we've got 55, add 26. That gives us £81 using a calculator, and it is pounds, as you can see. A customer says his dog only likes small black bone treats. A vet sells bags of 10 small black bone treats and bags of mixed bone treats. These are the bone treats in the mixed bag. So having a look, there are two options, the mixed bag, but the dog only likes the small black bone treats. So how many of those are there in the mixed bag? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whereas in the small black bone treat bag, there would be 10. So it's better if they pick the small black bone treat bag. And that is the option there, because there are 10 treats in it, not 6, which is the case in the mixed bag. The vet's assistant shows the customer a dog feeding toy they sell. The customer asks if he can use the bone treats with the toy. This is where the treats go. What does the vet's assistant tell the customer? Finish this sentence. You can put the bone treats in the toy or inside the toy. Either way is fine. A woman wants to buy a drying bag like this one to dry her dog after wet and muddy walks. She finds this information on a website. She measures the dog, and this is the length of the dog. So just over 76 centimeters. What size drying bag should the woman order? Give a reason for your answer. Use numbers to explain your answer. So looking at the table here, so around 76, where would that go? Is that small up to 62? No, that's not the case, because he was about 76. So medium is between 62 and 82. So that is where this would go. And it's not over 82 centimeters. So the size of the drying bag will be medium, between 62 and 82 centimeters. because 76 centimeters is between 62 and 82 centimeters. A man brings his rabbit to the vet. The vet nurse checks the temperature of the rabbit. The temperature measures 105 degrees Fahrenheit. A healthy rabbit has a temperature of 100.5 degrees Fahrenheit to 103.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The rabbit's owner asks the nurse if the rabbit is healthy. Is the rabbit healthy? How do you know? Use numbers to explain your answer. Okay, so looking at the numbers, this is the highest healthy temperature, 103.5, and the temperature of the rabbit is 105, which is higher. So we're going to say that no, the rabbit is not healthy. And the reason is that 105 is higher than 103.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The vet gives this note to the nurse. Please give the cat 15 milliliters of medicine. The nurse uses this 5 milliliter syringe. She fills it with medicine. How many full syringes of medicine should she give the cat? So 15 milliliters are needed, and this syringe takes only 5 milliliters. So how many 5s fit into 15 is the question. 15 divided by 5 gives us 3, and you can use a calculator to work it out, or 3 times 5 equals 15. So it should be 3 full syringes. The vet says the cat can go home. The vet nurse works out the bill. The fees cost £58. The overnight stay was £22 and the medicine £19. She does this sum. 58 add 22 add 19 equals £99. She checks her calculation by using approximation, which is rounding in this case. Show how she used approximation to check her calculation. So 58, that is about 60. 22, we can round it to 20. And 19, we can round it to 20 again. So 60 and 20 is 80, and 20 is 100. And that is very close to the 99 we have here. The vet keeps a record of the numbers of animals treated each day. These are the animals treated today. We've got dogs, we've got rabbits and cats. The vet asked the trainee to draw a bar chart to show how many animals were treated today. Draw 3 bars to finish the chart on the next page. Okay, so we're going to need to count the number of dogs, rabbits and cats, so we can draw this. So going back to the images, so dogs, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 dogs. Rabbits, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And cats, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 17 dogs. So there we have. We're gonna do them, maybe leave a 1 bar gap and then have 3, another 1 gap, 3 gap, 3. Okay, so for dogs we're going to go up to 17. So there it is, 16 and 18, so halfway through them. It's much easier when you do it on paper, but it doesn't need to be perfect either. So for rabbits we are going up to 4. And for cats up to 8. The vet asks the trainee to compare the numbers of animals treated. What does the trainee tell the vet? Use numbers to explain your answer. There were more dogs than cats and rabbits. And there were more cats than rabbits. So we had 17 dogs, 4 rabbits, and 8 cats. And this is the end of the paper.